The Western Conference train begins here. First stop, San Jose. Live from the Shark Tank in downtown San Jose, it's Boston Bruins action. And hello again, everybody. Tonight, the Bees will have their hands full against this impressive Sharks team led by former Bruin Joe Thornton. As the standings roll along, Boston continues to hold on to the second seed, while still holding a 4-point lead over Montreal for the division. Meanwhile, the Sharks possess the 6th seed in the Western Conference, currently 2nd in the Pacific. What makes this bout interesting is the fact that the Sharks, who normally have a high-octane offense, has had a mediocre season statistically. However, their defense actually outranks the Bruins. Look for a key in this game in terms of both team defenses, as a game that might have yielded high scoring expectations on paper may actually produce a defensive struggle tonight. But there is no team in the National Hockey League that knows more about grinding out close games than the Boston Bruins, as evidenced by last Tuesday night against the St. Louis Blues. The Blues held a commanding 2-0 lead Tuesday night against the Bees. As usual, the Bruins dug themselves into a hole, but quickly started to surge. Once the momentum shifted, the Bees never looked back, and ended up winning in one of the most dramatic fashions to date. On the goalie front, Tim Thomas will be getting the start tonight, but after a 5-1 loss to Vancouver on Tuesday for the San Jose Sharks, they will be deferring from Antti Niemi to Thomas Greiss. We'll see if the Bruins start out from behind yet again in this one, as it is Bruins-Sharks coming up next.
And now back to another episode of Cooking with Matt.
Well, I'm cooking today. You wanna eat something? Have some pretzels.
Back here live from the HP Pavilion, and Boston's last 10, 5-3-2, definitely respectable. They're going to have to find a better way to start their games, though, as they've started behind in almost all of them as of recent. Shot in on Thomas, save, rebound. Taken back, save again by Thomas. Couture might have been on the shot. Scratch that, I believe it was Marleau, but no matter, the Bruins into the San Jose zone. It's with Marchand. The shot came in but blocked. Dan Boyle with it, screeches it around. Over to Marleau. We got a penalty coming up here against Boston. And the Sharks going to get the extra skater as Marleau bringing it in the zone. Leaves it, but Marchand able to touch it up. And it's going to be an interference call against the man to touch the puck up, Brad Marchand. So if you're Boston and you're trying to start your games better than usual, not trying to concede the early goal, not the way to do it. Obviously Marchand not happy. Interference calls, at least in my own opinion, really gray. Shady areas as the shot came in wide. San Jose maintained a centered pass, but Thomas was able to block it off, and no real shot was taken off of it. Some brilliant positioning and aggressiveness by Tim Thomas there. Zdeno Chara, as we just saw, the man to end it, with a rebounded shot that landed on the stick of Bergeron last Tuesday night. Shot came in, but was blocked. Came another shot, blocked again. Quick successive shots here by San Jose on the power play, not moving the puck around all that much. However, their shots getting blocked as the Bruins playing the shooting lanes. San Jose back in the zone, saved by Thomas. Another shot, saved. Thomas, rebound, goes all the way out of the zone. To the luck of the Bruins there, as that produced a heavy rebound, and Gregory Campbell is hammering away on this penalty kill, able to take some much-needed time off, and Sharks trying to just get it into the zone. They finally do here. Shot, pass, whatever that was picked off by Chara. And back goes San Jose into their own zone, able to bring it out into the neutral zone and into Boston's. Putting on the brakes here, walking it in, but the puck was loose. Turnover here by Boston. Shot from the point was blocked. Campbell, one of the better PK guys out there. Another shot, save. Thomas, rebound. Gathered by Boychuk and cleared all the way around. will be even strength here momentarily. Turnover here, though. Grice turning it over to the Boston forecheckers. Campbell, unfortunately, losing it, but however, had a great penalty kill, and off of that, trying to create a chance there off of a bad turnover by the netminder for San Jose. Sharks again with the puck. The shot came in on Thomas, who makes the easy glove save. Not a lot on it. A lot of traffic in front, but was able to see it all the way through. Well, Tim Thomas so far looking fresh and invigorated and ready to play tonight, as this Boston team is going to begin a long Western Conference road trip. They'll have to stay fresh every time as the shot from Burns goes wide. Big rebound save, Thomas! Big shot generated by Burns. Going to rack another one up. Shot save, Thomas! Tim Thomas doing a heck of a job right now as these bombs from the point are being turned aside. Nathan Horton, centering pass picked off. Was going towards the point, but San Jose defensively in the right passing lanes. Thomas turns it over eventually over the point. A big hit there, and another one put on from Boychuk. And then on him. Lucic able to carry and pass it over as Nathan Horton has it again. Excuse me, that is Jordan Caron. Centering pass shot saved by Grice. Another shot coming in, and it's a save by Grice. Lucic with the puck still. Sends it around, and Dan Boyle with it. But he gets it off, and another centering pass goes through the lane of Lucic. Lucic could have had a great scoring chance there and ends up missing it. Centering pass from here. Shot Thornton, save! Not a save, but a block instead by Aaron Johnson, who in actuality did save a goal. It looked like there. Joe Thornton was right on the doorstep. There's another save here by Grice. One after another, they go up and down. San Jose into Boston zone. Shot comes in. It went wide. Maybe Thomas getting a piece of it. Another penalty coming up here against Boston. It's going to be a slashing or a hook, something of that nature on Patrice Bergeron. That up and down action had lines scrambling, guys maybe getting tired. And it was just save after save from both netminders. And some real good chances from both teams, but San Jose is going to get the benefit with another power play, in which, if it does not yield a goal, will eventually carry into the second period. Bruins look good on the first one, but they still have this one to kill off. Of course, anything can happen. Centering pass was in front, but gathered up and cleared out by Boston. That could have been trouble. Paye on the forecheck gives way, and San Jose able to bring it back in the Bruins zone with ease. Shot comes in, saved by Thomas. Saw that one all the way. San Jose with the puck again. Another shot from the point, blocked at the point, reloaded, and it's saved by Thomas. Not as powerful as that initial one would have been. Ends up being a wrister from the point by Matt Vlasic. Thomas able to see this one all the way too. Great defensive work down low from the Bruins to clear out all of the lanes and allow Thomas to see these pucks through. Defensively, Boston looking fantastic right now. Face-off win here by Campbell. Boychuk able to clear it out halfway into the neutral zone. San Jose figuring out a way to bring it in. They finally do. Shot comes in, saved by Thomas. Joe Thornton with it. Centering pass, Thomas right there. And again, like earlier, a pass that came out front, but no shot able to come from it as he cut down the angle. And Thomas has looked fantastic so far, as the Bruins have dealt with much adversity with the second power play opportunity for San Jose. Dan Boyle with it now. Gives way to Joe. Thornton walking it in. Joe Thornton walking it in. Puck's loose. Goes aside, and we're going to get a penalty here against San Jose. Not sure if Thomas made a save or if it was blocked aside, but either way, it was in dangerous areas. And Martin Havlat maybe trying to play a little too aggressive. Once again, those phantom interference calls that really don't look much like anything. The Bruins gaining the benefit and getting a break from this one. As the face-off means very little, but the numbers game will, heading into the second period, will be 4-on-4 for a short time. The Bruins will get a crack at it on their power play. If you didn't know Thomas Greiss before, you might know him a little bit better now, as he's made some fantastic saves. The usual Tim Thomas doing his part as well, heading into the first intermission. Tired of people calling you all the time?
Hello? I always hate it when you call me.
Wish all the noise would just stop? Well, now it can, with the new personal voice recorder.
With this new recording device, you can make sure that nobody ever bothers you again. Check out how compact and versatile it is.
Just tap play and let the recorder do the rest.
Let's see if this thing really works. Hello? Order your smart recorder today.
Personal voice recorder software. Beat the meat. Now, I must give way to broadcaster's delight. I really had no clue who Thomas Greiss was heading into this game. But he is a very capable goaltender. He started 4 games this season for San Jose. No stranger to pressure. Boyle chips it in as the Boston Bruins power play begins now with about 1:30 on it after the 4-on-4 is conceded. However, they're unable to get the puck. San Jose with the forechecking. Joe Thornton with it. The shot never comes through, however. Chara able to clean it up and head it up to his forward line. Bringing it in is Tyler Seguin. Seguin with it. The shot came in with Greiss on the end of the save there. A high blocker save from the backhand. Cycling it through here are the Bruins. Krejci over the point to Chara. Chara back down, working the half-boards. The Bruins shot was blocked aside. Goes all the way to the other end. Seidenberg with it. Ends up taking it shot in and saved by Greiss. Good things usually happen when the Bruins defense is aggressive. Whether it's even strength or on a power play, as the forwards usually are locked up and accounted for. Something Julien has definitely taken note of and told his defensemen to play much more aggressive. And this power play has been potent this season, ranking 4th in the NHL. Puck is loose behind the net. Burns eventually gets it, and with an outlet pass, gets it to a forward who makes the full clear. Farron's back. He's tied up. Boychuk with it. Bruins not a lot of time on this power play. Maybe one more chance in them as they're bringing into the zone. Giving away shots, saved by Greiss. Lucic with it. Centering pass was eventually knocked away, and it's Joe Pavelski with it now. Scoring forwards all over the place here for San Jose. As it's back to the point, drive goes wide and might have been blocked, but finds nowhere near the net, as that was a scoot of a shot that came low. Bruins in the middle of a change here, tied up into the zone, but able to skate it back into the zone here is Nathan Horton, who's playing tough with his puck, not going lightly. Wins it back here. Still working up the half boards. Back to Chara. The drive was saved. Thomas Greiss looking good. And the breakout for the Sharks looking even better here as they bring it back into Boston zone. And on the doorstep, there's a good defensive play to kick it aside there. And the Bruins with numbers here. Shot came in, saved by Greiss. Quick glove hand save by Thomas Greiss. And so far tonight, it's been the tale of two Thomases. One first name, one last name. Both ends having spectacular games and coming up big when both their teams need it. Face off here, won over by the Bruins off the tie-up. Drive by McQuaid, saved by Greiss. Rebound goes by way of the Bruins. Shot comes in, blocked aside inadvertently by Gregory Campbell. And it's a big lead pass here that leads into the Bruins zone. Ferentz working on it and finally able to get it aside. But we're going to get yet another power play here. And this one is going against Andrew Ferentz. And we'll have to see. He's going to get it for holding. Definitely a bit of a ticky-tack call there. So San Jose is going to get a third power play in this one, and you give more power plays to this team, eventually they're going to start scoring on them. They have the players and the high-octane forwards to do it. As mentioned earlier, their offense hasn't been spectacular this season, but there's no reason to count these guys out. Thomas stick handling leaves it aside, and the Bruins penalty kill has definitely been of the story this evening. Rice, oh wow, that was an awkward-looking puck bounce that he had to eventually just close his pads on. That would have been embarrassing. Joe Thornton giving his former team there a little bit of a physical presence, knocking over Marchand. Paille with the puck, and the Bruins had actually won the face-off there. Centering pass finds nobody. Designed really just to kill the time. With a minute left on this power play, go the Sharks. Around in front of the net, back to behind the net, and this has been potent here as the shot comes in and saved by Thomas. Lots of passing here by San Jose. First couple of power plays were all shots, now it's a lot of passing here. As the Sharks continue to possess this puck, Campbell able to get the puck turned over. Char can't clear it, shot came in and saved by Thomas. Off of the redirection maybe, was perhaps blocked, who knows. What an amazing look though. Another shot saved by Thomas at the traffic down low as the Sharks are changing up their scheme here. Shot saved by Thomas, point blank. Char dumping a body. San Jose still with it. Drive, save Thomas, rebound, loose. The Bruins able to come away with it, and it's Paille, more importantly, able to dump it in. The Bruins are able to get some fresh legs off that penalty kill. 3 for 3 tonight. Spectacular defense. However, the Sharks able to turn this into a numbers game. Shot saved by Thomas! Tim Thomas with a blocker save here. As the Sharks still hot on the attack. Walking it in here. Gives way to Burns. The shot saved Thomas, and the rebound gathered by the Bruins. Unbelievable goaltending here. Again, the Sharks on the attack. They are not going lightly. Centering pass, defensively great by the Bruins here. Nathan Horton making the key plays tonight and ties it up into San Jose zone. Milan Lucic back, gets it behind the net, not going off the puck. Shot, score! Milan Lucic scores for the Boston Bruins. Working hard down low behind the net, getting to the dirty areas. And that is true Bruins hockey. I don't think Grice had a chance on this one. He cut down the angle right in front of him, but somehow Milan Lucic able to get the shot around him enough so that it just sort of rattled inside the post there without actually hitting it. And it just sort of dies there right behind that red line. So it takes a while to find some scoring here, but Boston able to take the lead, and something they've not been able to do in games, taking the early 1-0 lead, perhaps not early in this one, but doing the first scoring, drawing first blood, not something that they're able to do as of recent. It feels good to do it now, let me tell you. As this period is going to come to a close. And we're going to get another penalty on the Bruins here. And we don't know what it is, but it will be explained at the beginning of the third period. As Thomas has been on his absolute game tonight, and the Bruins defense has made the plays where they needed most. But it's a Milan Lucic goal to put this team up 1-0 heading into the third period.
Hello again, everybody. Matt here again. I just want to apologize for my outburst I had earlier. Drinking in excess can put you in a really bad state of mind, and I recommend taking up a hobby such as I've done here. It really cuts down on the belligerentness of the drinking in question and allows you to have a little bit more concentration in something that you might like. Except when it fails, back to the bottle I go!
But this time it's a Pinot Grigio!
Hobbies. Sometimes they work.
Ow, ow.
Well, starting the third period here, the Bruins are going to be on the penalty kill for the fourth time tonight. Brad Marchand, the guilty party, in a phantom penalty call where no one really knows what happened, but the referee is making their presence known in this game and might be the story of it should the outcome be affected by it. As is Patrice Bergeron in on the shot, his penalty kill working aggressive. Campbell and Bergeron have been effective tonight, along with other members of this penalty kill, able to keep this game in the hands of the Bruins and still not surrender a goal, as Zdeno Chara has been establishing his dominance tonight, just dumping bodies. Important to see the captain getting his game on, and he certainly has been. Face-off win by the Bruins, shot by Sonnenberg, was saved by Grice, and another attacking zone face-off for this penalty kill, eating up important time on this clock and making San Jose think twice, making them learn to look before they skate, making sure they have this puck, as the Bruins capable of scoring on the penalty kill as they've done so in the past. Another face-off win. The drive by Chara. Unfortunately, his stick was broken, and this could be bad news here. Bruins still working on this puck heavily, and Chara's able to get a new stick. That might be the most important play of the game. Oh boy, what a shot! And it was saved by Grice. Daniel Paille almost had the Bruins' second goal for the evening off of almost the exact same shot that Milan Lucic had. And look at that. The puck, I don't think, ever found a way to hit the post, but still managed to not get into the net. I don't even know how that's possible. Another face-off win by the Bruins, and Grice has to hold the puck. Some fantastic penalty killing here by the Bruins because they don't really have to kill anything at all. They are playing aggressive, winning the face-offs, attacking the net, and this is just astounding. Another face-off win, but it goes the way of the Sharks as it was picked off, and Joe Thornton, slapper saved by Thomas. Boychuk sending it around, Bergeron with it, and he finally gets it out. Luckily finding just enough on his backhand to scoop it out and shovel it out, as the Bruins have looked impressive to start this period if you can. On the penalty kill here as Thomas makes another save. Rebound comes by way of San Jose. Back to the point, was blocked aside. Boychuk with it, shovels it out to neutral ice with 10 seconds left on this power play. Pursuing was Bergeron, but San Jose able to get back into the zone. Saved by Thomas. Ferentz with the final clear of the power play. And now that is 4 penalty kills killed off by Boston. Looking defensively untouchable. Another shot saved by Thomas. The Sharks just looking to try to find a getaway around behind Thomas, producing those rebounds, but unable to cash in on him, as defensively the Bruins have looked fantastic and Thomas have seen it all. Again, the Sharks into the zone here. Dan Boyle back to the point. Shot save. Thomas. Rebound is loose in front of the net. The Bruins able to come away with it and send it aside there. Dangerous as it was. Battle for the puck along the boards here. Sharks heavy on the attack. Shot saved by Thomas. Boyle looking for the rebound. Got one, but no Shark awaiting for the putback. As it's Peverly, the shot saved by Grice. Thomas Grice sprawled out for that one and made a fantastic glove save on Rich Peverly. As we mentioned during the pregame, some pundits may be checking this one and picking it to be a high-scoring game, but we gave you the breakdown and said it might be more of a defensive struggle, and that it has been, as it's 1-0 still halfway through this period. The shot fanned down by Caron, still gathered up by the Bruins here, though. Kelly with it. In front, Kelly circling around some defensemen, but unable to put it anywhere, as it's now San Jose on the attack. Walking it into San Jose. Back to the point. Shot blocked. Rebound still loose. McQuaid with it. Trying to find an outlet. Gives away to neutralize to Sagan. Fires it back, and it's dumped into the zone here. Sagan with it. Marchand, the shot was blocked. It's fantastic defensive play here by San Jose, as Marchand had his sights right on the net, and he would have had a goal, I believe so. It would have taken a fantastic save by Grice, who might have made it. There have been several key plays to this game, and for San Jose, that's one of them, for them to stay in it, as scoring has been hard to come by. Puck's still loose here, and the Bruins able to come away with it and start the breakout. Pass was broken up, but eventually finds a way to Sagan. Sagan with it now. He's got some time here, drawing some forecheckers. Back around it goes. Lucic with it. The shot from Lucic was blocked down low. Rebound still loose in front. Gathered up by San Jose, even though the attack of the Bruins was still hot on and beginning their own. The shot saved by Thomas. Rebound came out but was turned over here. Joe Thornton, the captain, bringing it out. Leaves it. Shot saved by Thomas. Rebound still loose, but the Bruins able to come away with it. And it found its way again to Thomas as it was turned over. There was no real shot on it. Just kind of loose and poked towards Thomas. Unable to get it here. Shot saved by Grice. And with less than a minute left, the intensity of this game, which has kept its way throughout the entire thing, is ratcheted up just a little more as we look at these saves by Thomas. A couple times he's been down and out, but his defense has really played well tonight in the spots where they've had to. And the important thing is they've cut down on the turnovers, which have killed them in the past. And they still command this game with a minute left, as Grice is going to be looking towards the bench now for the pull sign. Shot came in but was turned aside easily by Thomas. Another one on a bad angle. Another shot saved by Thomas. He made 3 of them in a row without having to have to move too much. But anything can go in from any angle, and it's important that he sealed it off, and it's the Bruins able to start the attack. In front here. Shot saved by Grice, turned aside. Bergeron with it now, rotating on the Bruins. Shot saved, Grice! Bruins rotating this puck, and still heavy on the forecheck. Sagan absolutely dumping a body by the boards, and now they are pulling Grice. Shot saved, Thomas. Rebound came out, but fantastic move there by a Bruins defenseman, and the Boston Bruins are going to get their second power play of the evening, and it might button this game up. And it was Seidenberg in on it, as Gagliardi kind of took him out of the play. I thought it was Seidenberg that took Gagliardi out of it off the rebound, who had an open chance at a shot, and it might have saved the game there for the Bruins, as the shot came in deflected in front of Grice. Shot saved by Grice by Lucic. It doesn't matter, though. The Bruins are going to take this game 1-0 in a defensive struggle, and they find a way to come out on top. I think these are the games that you want to see your team excel in the most. It's great to score 5 goals in a game, but when you allow none and win by 1, it shows that you are able to work into the dirty areas and play this game mostly mistake-free. Bruins win 1-0. As we take a look at the stats here, the San Jose Sharks heavily outshooting the Bruins, at least by 11. They had the benefit of 4 power plays as opposed to Boston's 2, or the last one really just didn't matter. However, it did lock the game up for them, and it was just an exciting night overall from defense and goaltending, as there were several plays that tilted this game back and forth, but the Bruins edging the Sharks 1-0. As we turn the calendar, Saturday night it will be Boston in Phoenix for their second game in this Western Conference road trip. Once again, a 1-0 win tonight for Boston in practically a flawless game. And we will be seeing you Saturday night in Phoenix. But until then, this has been Mat Nobre, your broadcaster for the Boston Bruins of the TCTV Live community, your home for all Boston Bruins action. Signing off for the evening. Good night, everybody.